Hello YouTube and welcome to another day inside the hog pen. So if you watched the previous video from last week, I mentioned that I had a minor injury and caused myself to gain a neck sprain. So due to that happening on an event session, I had a couple of days off last week just because of the discomfort of it and not being able to put my full 100% effort into 2 sessions, which I chose to miss and just rest up. So today's session, we are going to backtrack on a session from last week. Was it last week? Last week. So we are doing sandbag and accessories. So what I would have done last week, I am doing today. So the previous week to that, we did a 60 kilo sandbag over yoke, and it was a 1 rep for 10 minutes EMOM for 1 rep, and that was at the same weight that we've got today, which is 60 kilos. Then we are going to be doing box squats. So what we had the previous week to last week, we had 75 kilos on the bar and 3 sets of 8. But this week, today, we are doing 80 kilos, but on an SSB bar, which I haven't used yet. So I'm looking forward to using that. I'm not sure if I've actually got it the right way round. But I'm pretty sure coach is going to let me know. So moving on, neck is feeling okay. It's a little bit tender still, but not as bad as what it was. So we're going to see how today goes, and we're going to yeet the sandbag. So let's get warmed up. God, I'm hot. Right, that is warm up done. I'm feeling very warm. It was quite nippy when I got out here first time, so that's why I had my coat on. But now that I've warmed up, I'm ready to rumble. So we have the 60 kilo sandbag out and the yoke, 4 foot, did you think, is it? No? What was it? Coach did it anyway, so I just do as I'm told, so we'll just go with that. We have EMOM, 10 minutes, 2 reps, and we're gonna yeet it. Let's go. done. 20 reps done. 10 minutes, EMOM, 2 reps each. Yeah, they felt really fast and really powerful. I think it's just, I need to hip thrust a bit more. I think that's always kind of been a weakness of mine, the hip thrust. So I kind of need to work on that a little bit. We do the sandbag hip thrust, which does actually help a lot. So might ask coach to kind of see if he can put them in my my routine. And yeah, hopefully we can expertise the hip thrust situation. But all in all, they were flying, or as we call it, yeeting. Moving on, we are going to do the SSB bar. I'm looking forward to these. We've got 80 kilos on the bar. I think my heaviest, I've done 3 reps of 120 from the top of my head, and that was probably a couple of years ago now. So 80 kilos should feel a lot easier, obviously, being at 80 kilos. But my legs are actually kind of feeling a little bit tired after doing the sandbag over yoke. So we're going to see how it goes. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. That is the box squats complete at 80 kilos. The reason why I'm not sitting, let me get my breath back. So we're not sitting directly onto the box or the bench, due to as soon as it hits where I feel it, obviously on the glutes, trying to get that explosive power, which will help on a deadlift. Felt really comfortable. I think the last set I had to really push. Breathing technique on squat, I've never really had a problem with anyway. So it's weird because strangely enough, I can hold my breath and do more reps on a squat than I can doing deadlift. See, whereas previous videos, coach mentioned to hold my breath, try and get 2 reps in, and then breathe again, and so forth. See, whereas a squat, completely different. But no, I'm happy with that, to be fair. Really, really good, felt strong. Even with the sandbag over the yoke, felt really, really strong and comfortable. So not feeling any issues or strains on my neck, which is always a bonus. So yes, next on the agenda, we've got accessories. We have the split squats. Obviously, as you all know, my balance is not great when doing the split squats, but it's getting better, I think. So we'll see. I'll probably have to eat my words after actually doing them. We got 3 sets of 10, obviously body weight. I did have SSB good mornings, but coach obviously crossed it out because I then have sled drags, 30 sets, 3 reps of 30 meters with 50 kilos. It's going to be interesting. And obviously my
favourite kettlebell swings, yes. So it's 1 set for 3 minutes. Great, fantastic.
But it helps with the sandbag toss, trying to get that motion, so we'll see. I'm going to finish up tidying up in here, and then we're going to go out the front. No, we're going to do the split squats, then we're going to go out the front and do the sledge drags. Let's go. Just done my accessories. We had the split squats. Yep, say no more. Balance still not coming to grasps with it. Had my hands out. It was like I was doing the cross, then hands together. Yeah, whatever helps me balance, basically. They felt all right, but they were burning right at the end. Same with the sled drags. We had 50 kilos on the sled. Oh my God. First set was okay. Second set on the way back was a burner. Same with the third set. It was just, yeah, my legs are still throbbing actually. And we had a little bit of a change. We didn't do the kettlebell swings. We did a sandbag toss. And I'm actually quite fortunate and lucky that I am coached in person. So like coach has explained, if anything is too difficult to do or easy, I have that luxury of that he's able to change and swap things around, which is really good. So I am very grateful to have you in person, coach. Yes, you looking at me. You want to smile. Anyway, the sandbag toss, I'm coming to terms with it. We actually did it as well today because tomorrow I am not doing events. I am meeting up with the lovely Callie and Kerry. We are going to Andrea's workshop. I actually don't know where it is, but I do have the address. So we're going to be throwing some stones and a log, which is going to be fun. So yes, sandbag toss, going back to that. Felt a lot more comfortable. I got in the mindset of trying to go in a bit more forceful. What's the word I'm looking for? Intent. More intent. And it seemed to kind of gel well. I think I found my niche on how I prepare myself whilst getting the sandbag. So yes, it was very good actually. So yeah, I'm taking this as a win and as a positive. And hopefully next week when I do events in the hog pen, it's going to pay off and work a little bit better. But overall, the session itself, really good, really happy with it. The sandbag over yoke was spot on, really fast, really quick, powerful. The same with the box squats, deadlift box squats stance. Yeah, I was impressed with myself actually. Yeah, you're allowed to be impressed on yourself. The achievement, the goal, the aim. And the accessories, although they are burning my legs right now, it's it all, you know. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. If you like the video, please give it a like, give us a subscribe and help the channel grow, and it will be much appreciated. Hog it out, hog it out.